In the back room with Becky. It is my birthday eve, and I have my incense going. My hair is wrapped up because gotta have lots of curls tomorrow. So it's a tradition among African American women to wrap our hair, much like we did in our native countries, to protect our hairstyles while we sleep. Now, but I'm here to talk about grown folks stuff tonight. And I understand that BJ the Lady Pimp is telling you all that butt, booty, naked couples is going to be at my party. I promise you they will not. No. No, no, no. That's for one of them house parties. Everybody don't need to know Miss B is kind of freaky like that, because, you know, people get the wrong impression. I'm trying to be a good girl. Yeah, right. Sex and the BBW, an ongoing topic. And one of the things we had discussed before was about, you know, the plain old honest to God truth about big girls being able to handle a little bit more action in the bed than the skinny girls. Now, I'm not trying to cast aspersion on the ladies. It is what it is. You do what you do. But this new uprising, this new coming out of the closet, coming of age, the beginning of acceptance for full-figure women, BBWs, plus-size women, has started to increase. And I am so happy I could fly. This is what I used to say to the girls when I was in college. Because, I mean, I've been sick, as they say down south. I've been sick-alicious all my life. So, you know, maybe, you know, I'm a little heavier now the older I am. And I take all of that into account. I'll be doing some fashion shows this year so I can show you ladies. You can be styling and profiling no matter what size you are. You can be sexy and oh so sexy. Just putting together the right outfit and having the right attitude. So when I went to college, it was like the guys were all over me, and that was new. Because in high school, I was the chick everybody hung with. I was the chick that everybody caught a ride from the football game with. You know, my senior night was spent with 5 of my very best male friends. The ladies, I only had limited friendships with women. Because as I have said before, you know, children are cruel, but women are merciless. And if they see that you got some flavors that they don't have, they're going to find your weak spot and dance on it. And that was my experience in high school. That I was always teased, mocked, embarrassed. And so the mentality that teenage boys had was that, well, you know, I like her, but I don't want nobody to see me with her, you know. And that hurt my feelings. But it made me fiercely independent. I went to both my proms, okay? I had a gay date for the junior prom, and we turned it out. We looked like R&B royalty. The senior year, I was a lot more pessimistic because I was going off to college, and I still had not had, you know, the experiences that most teenage girls do. What makes a woman, you know, it's love that makes a woman. So, you see, you know, if you're not getting that attention, it's very harmful to young girls developing as women together some self-esteem. I myself personally feel like it's not easy, but it's not impossible. So the attitude is, I get up every day and tell myself how beautiful I am, how sexy I am, and that it could always be worse. I could be legless. I could have been born without something. But instead, I was born with just a little bit more. Now, some people say, okay, well, you don't have to be fat, you know. Um, well, some of us is like, okay, yeah, we do. It's like, because all this, to me, I spent the greater half of my young adult life trying to become something that I was not, and that was a skinny girl. You know, I did all of it. The diet pills, the fasting, the starvation diet, the grapefruit diet, the sea cucumber vinegar and apple cider diet. Oh, I know y'all gotta remember this one. The cabbage soup diet. Okay. The miseducation of all people comes from people giving you information that is not healthy or viable for you. You know, we didn't, you know, in my community, you worried about being a little plump. We worried about selling down there to some crack that's about to wither away right in front of us. People are, you know, I think there are countries where people actually starve to death. They have a lot more respect and appreciation for somebody whose body embodies maybe, you know, plenty, lusciousness, wealth, abundance. And so we abundantly share the life of a BBW, and we want you to know that we are not sad and sitting around eating, you know. I am self-employed and I also am a writer. I'm sedentary more now than I was when I was younger, but I still participate in water aerobics, African dance, salsa dancing, hip-hop dancing. That's right, Miss B gets her swerve on. And because I feel sexy about myself, I think that is something that exudes, and that's what men, that's what they're attracted to. Now, granted, I think, if men like boobs, and more boobs better, and men like booty, and more booty better. I mean, we don't want to that got to buy 2 seats on the airplane, because that could be humiliating. But for my sisters that do have to do that, wear with pride. And if you can't lose 200 pounds, lose 20. If you can't do that, start out with 2. I'm not saying for anyone, don't be unhealthy. Just because you full figure don't mean you got to be unhealthy. So, everybody has their own opinion about that. I'm not the doctor. I'm the love queen. So tonight we're talking about how good it is. How good it is. So my spoken word piece tonight is how good it is. How good it is to be loved by a man. And he's telling you he's going to do the best that he can. How good it is to know he embraces every inch of my full figure frame and calls me not by fatty, but by my name. He calls me sweetness, thickness, luscious, and fine. You see, in his eyes, to him, I'm his fantasy divine. Now, in your neighborhood, that might not be good. But where I live, that's just the way it is. Sometimes it's unhealthy for others to be fat. But if that is where you at, you can still be out of that. How good it is. How good it feels when somebody loves you just for you. That every inch of your body is a playground. And the feelings that you get bring you joy. Ooh, I sure had fun with that boy. Wrestling and flipping around on my queen size bed. He kept saying, I don't even need a pillow for my head. He said, I'm going to snuggle up, baby, to the comfort zone. Don't answer the door, don't answer the phone. What I got for you was okay all night long. Isn't it a good feeling that somebody wants you to? Even when you're not so sure. Even when you look in the mirror and you don't see the magazine average body. But remember, to somebody you are everybody and everything. It doesn't feel good. Blessings on your house. It's Becky in the back room after dark, and it's the beginning, and like 2 or 3 hours will be my birthday. I was actually born on a Tuesday at 7 p.m. in the evening in a little bitty town in Arkansas. And my mother almost lost her life, and I almost lost mine getting to this world. So we commemorate like Mardi Gras. My people are Caribbean and Southern and African and all of those loud races. We all mixed in one. We got the Puerto Rican one. We got all of them mixed in one. You know, the Trinis and the Bajans. We just love each other. We eat good. We laugh. We dance and celebrate life. So, whatever state you may find yourself in, be also grateful. And it is beautiful for the people.